It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. At the plate, Tommy Pham. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. In there, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make the pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Marcell Ozuna goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
George Springer.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Springer over at second. Marte on at first with nobody out. And Lucroy behind the ball in 2 strikes. Waka become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jed Jerko.
Third baseman number 3.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 1 strike now from Cole. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Throws it on strike 3 for the. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pham is after it. And he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting seventh.
Ready now, Andrew McCutchen. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Down the third baseline. Runners are at first and third with none out. High pop-up. Jerko is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Ready with the 0-2. Now a curveball blocked by Molina. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Liner toward right center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Pitcher, Garrett Cole.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. From the stretch. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2-0 now. Here's Waka now. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner is in from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate.
The batter number 4.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Standing in, Yadier Molina, 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer is going to get there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
1-1 the count now. At nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Michael Wacha. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there, base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in to try it again, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. Martinez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit high and deep to right center. Fowler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Riding in once again, Anthony Rendon looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout. There's one away. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
2 balls and a strike now. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Man, this has been a game filled.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, George Springer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swing and a soft liner toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pham ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. There's a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Carpenter goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Stepping up now, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but if you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%, this team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Tyler Lyons gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Javier Baez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Javier Baez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounder down the line at third. And now a jump throw against his body. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Colton Wong will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
And we'll have to leave it there. Dominic Leone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 11 is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Carpenter now at second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Right there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Third baseman, number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jet Jerko. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Jumps off the page at me. Found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
No balls and a strike to count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jet Jerko is retired on strikes for the third time tonight. A ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got another. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now to the plate, Garrett Cole. And an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. Striding into the box, Ketel Marte. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
So 1-1 home. This is flared out towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jonathan Lucroy.
From the stretch, down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 11. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And Molina's aboard a base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Greg Holland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ozuna is there and he makes the catch for the out.
HsiHeng.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The next to bat for St. Louis, number 34. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 34.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Popped him up. Lucroy is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Baez fields it cleanly. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He will lead this one off today.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman. Fans, we here at the ballpark would like to congratulate MLB The Show's in-house soccer team, managing to be outscored 30-1 this season, managing just one shot on goal. Congratulations, guys and gals.
First pitch of the at-bat. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Center fielder.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Marte gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Lucroy settling in now. George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
George.
Good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Springer gets his lead at first, nobody out.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. In the dirt here. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. One and 1, here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2, taking off is Springer. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing at second, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First pitch on its way. Strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Reddick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 3 called. Ready now, number 11. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Catcher, number 11.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out toward second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Javier Baez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. One run is in. Throw comes to second. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-0. Lined into left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game, and he'll reach second now with one away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, James Paxton. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Rendon is on his way home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. One strike now from Cole. Skied into straightaway right. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Evan Gaddis now standing in as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Bregman is off at first with 2 away. A high fastball is in there. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-0. Is a slider taken for a ball. Lucroy tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And there's 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 11. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gaddis is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Cole's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Andrew McCutchen would be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner out toward left center. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Rendon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. To short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. First time up, he went down looking. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Rendon on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Paxton. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Digging in once again, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ketel Marte.
From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. A 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte. Jonathan Lucroy will be next. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Gaddis moves over. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Paxton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 11.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 11. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Martinez. He's got it 1 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a high chopper. Rendon scoops it up on to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Up next for the
Riding in once again, Evan Gaddis. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Up around the face. Now the 3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. Tyler White will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 41, Brad Peacock.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider. Peacock is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Popped up, Baez, shading to his right, and that retires the side. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Now the 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2. Here's George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Ketel Marte would be next. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. The 3-2 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Back here at Crosley Field in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point.
Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
How about it?
Ready for another shot now, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And he takes strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance? Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit? Or does...
And the right fielder is there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jonathan Lucroy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in once again, number 11. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. Strike. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Evan Gattis now standing in. Last time through was a base hit. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Marwin Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is with Hector Rondon. It's on to.
Now pitching for Houston, number 30, Hector Rondon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be 2nd and 3rd now with only 1 away. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Correa takes it in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's George Springer. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Ready once again, Vitel Marte.
Shortstop, Vitel Marte.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball one. Paxton, the runner, is third. Springer at second with one away. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will get in to score. And it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Popped him up. Altuve waits on it, and that ends the inning. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll make him 1-for-4 in this one. Trevor Hoffman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hoffman, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's got a changeup, four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, and a curveball. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Striding in for Houston, Brian McCann. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll have to run this down now out near the 383 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Standing in, Evan Gattis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor. Baseball. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Milwaukee, center fielder
Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutcheon is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yelich.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting third.
Lester gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Back up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time. Now batting, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ketel Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground. to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that's taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Slider freezes him. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
2-2 the count. Got him. Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 11. Will take his first hacks here.
Number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. VR right there. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Now in the box, George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. To third. Shaw gloves it. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Rendon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little looking at a. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Lester's 2-0 home. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. So now the Brewers pitcher, Brent Suter. A textbook sack bunt situation here. There to take it is Lucroy for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Pitch outside the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lester sets. Here comes the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lays off 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the third baseline. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Espinosa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Weak grounder back to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores. Riding in once again, number 11. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Espinosa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Villar comes up with it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit sharply on the ground. Marte has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Thames behind 1-2.
1 and 2.
Right side. Espinosa's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer, who got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there, base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So digging in now, Andrew McCutcheon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The 2-1 home. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh and 1, here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now. So here now's the John Lester. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Rendon on second. Lester is over at first with 1 away. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in once again, Danny Espinosa. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. That'll end. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. At the plate, Manny Pena.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. In now, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. He's set and the pitch. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Ryan Braun will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Called strike 0-2. Good waist pitch. 1-2. Lester sets. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Rendon is there. And that retires the side.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 54. Taylor.
Ready once again, Jonathan Lucroy.
Leading off for New York, first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, number 11. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
To 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
George Springer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Digging in, George Springer. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Here comes the first pitch.
Lorenzo Cain.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He was a ground-out victim last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Lester sets. Here's the 0-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits to this point.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, John Lester. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving stop to first. It's there. He got him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Vitel Marte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready for another shot now. Danny Espinoza singled home run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Very weakly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 9.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Manny Pena. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McCutchen is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One on its way from Lester. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Domingo Santana will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. In there for strike 1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there.
And we'll have to... Matt Albert comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready once again, number 11. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Thames is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lester's 2-0 home. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Lorenzo Cain goes quietly to lead off the 8th. No balls and 1 strike. Left side, but well foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit toward the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it. 2 gone. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there at the knees, strike 1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, George Springer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Center fielder, George Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Springer on at first. Nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. In now is Anthony Rendon. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Garcia fields it cleanly. There's one on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Evan Longoria is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Longoria.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 the count. Davis is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there for strike one, 0-1. This is in the air to left. Martinez coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.